Okay, so let's get his eyes in there. So if we look up at our reference, so he has these oval shaped eyes with a white highlight and then blue down at the bottom surrounded by black. So I think we can do that. So again, we're going to go over here to our community tools and we're going to look for a particular tool. And here we go. Extension, more. Okay, so this tool, you can see, has some interesting controls. So let's get it to 90 degrees. So I'm not going to worry about the size of it at the moment. What I want to do is just get this worked out with the shape. So I'm going to select it and I'm going to go edit, duplicate. Okay, so this duplicate I'm going to make a little taller. I'm going to turn the color to white. Okay, and then I'm going to uniform scale it. I'm going to select the corner, hold the shift button, click the left mouse button. Okay. Now let's just lift this up. Okay. So right now we're only worried about getting the basic shape and look of the eye. Okay. All right. So there's the white highlight. Okay. Now let's turn this black. Okay. Now let's go look at our reference again. So we can move the highlight a little further down. All right. Now we need to get this part blue. Okay, so one of the things we can do is we can actually cut out the shape and turn that blue. All right, so what we'll do is I'm gonna duplicate this, go over to edit, duplicate. Okay, and I'm going to turn that into a hole. Make sure it goes all the way through. All right. And then I'm going to move this up. So I'm going to use the looking straight down. I'm going to use the top arrow key and I'm going to move it up to about there. Okay, now if we look at our reference, it looks like it's about halfway. Well, maybe not quite halfway. Just depends. We look at this closer. Yeah, it seems to depend. So we probably want it to be about there. Okay. So let's move it up a little more. And let's just move it out a little bit to the side here. Alright, do the same on the other side. Okay. Alright. Now, I'm going to make a copy of this. Edit. Duplicate. Okay. And I'll make that copy blue. So let's just make sure it's there. Yep. So undo the move. Okay. So we're going to select the whole. I'm going to select the blue, and we're going to group that. Okay. Let's look at our reference. Now, if you see here, it goes from very thick and there's a gradation to black. Can't do that in Tinkercad, so we're just trying to come close to that. So we're just going to have a little blue. All right, I think that'll work. So now we just need to make the pupil smaller. So again, we're going to select the corner and hold shift and left mouse button. And then we just have to lift it up. Okay. And then let's get it into place. Okay, now we look at our reference. It's pretty good. Could be a little, could probably make it a little wider. And we'll just center it a little more. Okay. Just only needed to move about 0.5 millimeter. So we go down here to snap grid, and we're going to go 0.5, and then it'll snap only half that distance, and we get closer to center. Now we'll go back to 1 millimeter, and there we go. So, all right, so now we have the basic eye. All right. Now we still have these two objects. Now if we take this and slide this down, there. Okay. Now we can group this, select it all, and we hit group. It's one object. Now it all turned black. Now we want those colors back. So we go over here, click on the color, and we go to multicolor. And it didn't work right. So very easy. We just go and do. There we go. So I think it's because this is right, it's the exact same space as this, and it's not reading properly. So what we can do is we can select this, go edit, copy, and while it's still selected, turn it into a whole, whoop. No, that's not what we wanted. Okay, so we want to select this. There we go. Edit, duplicate, and we click on whole, and then we're going to shift select this part, and we're going to go group, and that cuts out what was there, which is what we wanted. Okay. So now group select everything. So we select, okay, and then go group. Then we shift down here to multicolor, and we got it back. Okay. So, all right. Now we got the eye set. We will put the eye into position in the next video. Thanks for watching. And if you like what you see and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe.